So in this video, we're going to demonstrate briefly how you can, in a training aspect, or depending on your environment at your work, how you can access through Microsoft Teams AutoCAD files. Now, this doesn't necessarily work for Revit and other uh, 3D coordination files, but for AutoCAD specifically, there is an AutoCAD web application that can be accessed within Teams. Couple of specifics, and we're going to get into that. So right now I'm in a training folder, and then we have our files. And in here, I'm going to navigate to my training file and go to the AutoCAD in Teams example folder. And then I'm going to navigate to the folder I want to start in, and that's blocks. Now, what I'm going to aim for just for the demonstration is this Zern roof drain. It's a replacement roof drain, and I'm going to affect some changes to that. Now, if I just click on it, what happens is it opens up a preview, and this is not what I want to see. This is just a preview of the model. But if I actually want to open up that DWG, I go over to the three dots, the more options, where I select on it. On the three dots, and I move to open, there's an AutoCAD web application, and that's going to load in another screen. I'm going to move it over. It's going to load, and it's going to say, hey, there's a thing here. It's a third-party application. It's not covered by Microsoft terms of use or privacy policy, and you have to confirm to continue. So you have to have some allowance or provision for your company. Now, as soon as you get that, you're going to be asked to sign in, and I'm going to do that. And you have to have an Autodesk license for AutoCAD in order for this to facilitate. Otherwise, it'll hang up on it. Now, what happens is it loads that file. But the most important part of this is that if you look up here in the top left, it is the AutoCAD web application, but it's tethered to your OneDrive account. So if you were using this for training and you had each of your students had a folder and they upload their contents into that folder, what happens is inside of your team, you can simply move into the student's folder, grade their assignments, and then right up here, I can go back to AutoCAD in Teams and switch to my other folder for my other student and open their assignment. Now, the difference between this and the AutoCAD for mobile, this gives you the ability to see things multiple viewports and isometrically, while the other utility or application is restricted to a 2D environment. You don't have the ability to orbit or things like that. Whereas this one, I may not be able to orbit. I'm going to try. Oh, I got to close this. May not be able to orbit, which is the shift and the mouse wheel. But with this one selected, I can change it to an alternate view and look at it from a different plane. Additionally, the web application does not allow you to see ARX, DBX content. So things like piping or hangers, things that are supported in like Fabrication Academy P, will not stack to this environment. So it is advisable to use a different platform if you're going to be doing that methodology, which you may use the AutoCAD viewer or Autodesk viewer for those instances. But this is a fundamental tool built in within the Teams interface if you're going to be grading like 2D line work assignments or annotation assignments or things like that, where you don't have 3D geometry like piping shown. Alternatively, you can try to save the graphics with the drawing inside of your AutoCAD interface and ensure that your students do the same, and maybe those items will carry forward at that point. So what I've done is I went ahead and opened this file in my AutoCAD settings with Fabrication Academy P, and I went ahead and saved it with graphics. So I'm going to say don't save this changes, and I'm going to reopen that file. So I'm going to scroll down here, open the Fab Academy P settings. I'm going to see if those changes took effect. And now you notice that piping and hangers are showing up in here with the drawing. And that's because the toggle inside of AutoCAD allowed me to save the graphics with the drawing. So that is one way to find to your students to open up their fabrication interface and go to their database settings. So they need an active drawing open. So we'll open that particular one. Go to their database settings, go to takeoff, Academy P settings, and on this first general tab, save graphics with drawings. You check that, hit apply, hit OK, and then right click and save the drawing. And when they upload that work, when you open it in the AutoCAD viewer or the AutoCAD web app, it will display the 3D geometry and you can check their work within this interface. You have the option of marking up and you have all of your tools, properties, layers, etc. So if you needed to check a particular item, you can go to the properties, which is here. And sometimes it will display the information and other times it will not. Um, and I believe, so that's the layer and the color. It doesn't really give you much else than that. But you can use your ID and does it allow you to do ID of a point? It doesn't look like the grip is working other than here. It's reporting this endpoint rather than geometry of the actual targeted endpoint. The pipe does report 119 inches. So there are some limitations to the design of this. Dimensional tools, they work if you're trying to show a student, go from here to another point. It looks like it's trying to do in a 2D view. So you'll see in the bottom right corner, it's trying to do that dimension down here on the plane. So UCS is another issue that you'll have to contend with. So you just got to practice with it a little bit, get used to the different tools. But it is an option.